In this video, I'm going to tell you why you should host your podcast on Buzzsprout, so stay tuned. All right, so I'm on buzzsprout.com. I'm on the dashboard, and as you can see right now, we're looking at the episodes. Now, one thing that I absolutely love about Buzzsprout is how easy it is to see how your episodes are doing and One thing I absolutely love about Buzzsprout is how easy it is to see how your episodes are doing in terms of downloads and where it's reaching people on what devices. So I can quickly see what episodes are outperforming others. I can see what date that I published certain episodes. I can also see if I have uploaded an episode in a current cycle. And it gives you a really easy step-by-step way to figure out how to set your podcast up so when you upload it, it goes to all the networks you need and you start getting downloads and start reaching your audience. Let's take a look through the whole application. I'll show you all the things that I absolutely love about Buzzsprout. So if you go to players, you can actually add an audio player to your website, which is really cool. So if you have a WordPress site or a blog or some other sort of website that you want to host your podcast at and you want people to go there and listen to you, you can embed it. They make it super easy to do it. You can filter things and you can copy the embed code and put it on your site. You can also customize your player, which is really cool, and you can change it to fit your brand and your style. The other thing is that you get a podcast website URL. So if I open mine, this is generated automatically, and you can actually drive traffic to this site on mobile or whatever using paid traffic, or you can use organic search, and you can get people to go to your site, see your synopsis, see your logo, and then start listening to your podcast. And as you can see, I'm integrated with tons of different podcast networks, and this is one of the best features of Buzzsprout. As you can see, I'm on Apple Podcasts, Google, iHeartRadio, Castro, Podchaser, Spotify, all these big ones, Deezer. There are so many different integrations through Buzzsprout, and it's super easy to get started. So you can integrate your Facebook page, Twitter page, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, all those things. This is going to be good for your reach and your brand. You can personalize your URL and get a custom domain, which is really cool for branding. You can also hide from search engines if you don't want that, but I highly recommend that you keep it indexed on the search engine so people can find you easier. So I love this directory section on Buzzsprout. So basically they just have a list of all these different networks, and all you have to do to get listed on one of them is just to click on the button, follow the step-by-step instructions, and then get signed up. And I'm signed up to a lot of these so far, and some of them don't always have the check mark unless you verify after the fact, but it's super easy. Whenever a new one comes in, you can just click the button, get listed, and go through the process. And if you have any questions about that, leave a comment below and I'd love to help you with that. But it's a really good way to get everywhere, all over the podcast universe, and get everybody listening to you and getting attached to your brand. You also have an Rss feed so people can keep updated with that, and you can use that to your advantage. Another really, really cool feature of Buzzsprout is that they allow you to find sponsors within the platform. So if you want to monetize your podcast, you can actually go to this partner site, Podcorn, and you can find sponsorships. So I signed up to this. Basically, you just go here and you can apply to different sponsors. So I just logged into Podcorn just to show you that there's a ton of different places that you can send your proposal and you can promote them. You can filter, you can search, you can sort, and it's a really good place to start monetizing your brand within Buzzsprout very quickly. You also don't need a huge podcast to be able to send these proposals, which is really cool. I always thought that you had to be really big before you could start sending these, and I haven't had my podcast for that long, and I'm able to send all these proposals, which is really cool. So I'm going to be doing that pretty soon, and I highly recommend it. It's a great feature, and you want to get monetized so you can start getting returns on your content. They also have an affiliate marketplace, which is sweet if you're an affiliate marketer, as I am. And so you can promote Buzzsprout, Instacart, which is a really cool service that I love, Buffy, Allswell, all these different things, and you can add custom brands and they can track them. And it's amazing how much money you can make just by referring somebody every single, episode. And Buzzsprout would be an easy one to do. If you like the platform like I do, you can become an affiliate and you can just say, hey, if you want to host a podcast like mine, you should click the link here and you can become a podcast member with them. So it's a great way to promote other services, to help their businesses out, and to support them, and to earn a good income. And if you want to use Buzzsprout, I'm going to put a link in the description. I'm most likely going to apply to be an affiliate right after I make this video, so there'll be a link there for you. If there isn't, it will just be a link to the site. And if you do end up signing up, I will most likely get a commission. So I really appreciate that if you end up doing that. You can also change your settings, so you can add your title, your artwork, which is really cool. And they even tell you how to make good artwork. You can set your categories, time zone, your email address that you have hooked up to it. You can say if it's episodic, which means episode by episode or not. You can also put your keywords, which is really, really important with podcasting. It's a lot like a search engine, where you have to index it. And you can have team members and set up your billing and all these other things. Another really cool feature is the statistics section. So I can see how many downloads I've had in the last 30 days, 7 days, 90 days, and all time. And I can look at that over time or cumulative, which means like adding to itself, and I can see which were my best episodes. So CPA marketing is really popular. The stimulus check, because we're in a pandemic, so a lot of people needed that for the shutdown. ClickBank has always been a popular episode. And I can also see where I'm trending on different apps, so I can see my last 5 episodes. Spotify has been a really good place for me, which is probably the top podcast network, in addition to like Apple Podcasts and Google. And then you can see your downloads, and you can actually get the stats directly from the providers, which is really cool. You can get a breakdown of the devices and where they're at and the categories. Also, it's really cool that you can see your location. So it's really neat to see that, like, I have some people in North America listening, but I also have a lot in Europe and Asia, and it's almost half when you combine those to North America, which means I'm getting a lot of reach in other places. And you can see which episodes are getting where. And also, as an incentive, they are giving you little badges and stuff, which is really cool, and you can share it with people, which I like that. That means they have a good community and they want you to succeed. Uploading a podcast is pretty easy too. You just click here, drag your file, and then there'll be some settings that you have to type in for that episode. If you want me to make a video on how to rank your podcast quickly using transcriptions and various other SEO methods, leave a comment below, and I'd love to make a video on that. That's going to be really important if you want people to hear you and buy from you. They also have partnerships with mastering companies where you'll take your audio and you'll master it. So I like to master my own music and my own podcast stuff, but these tools make it even easier and they're more professional. Also, under resources, they have videos to help you with recording, and they have a YouTube channel, they have blogs, and they also have all these different partnerships. So Buzzsprout is really cool. I love it. I've been using it for 4 or 5 months now. It's a really, really cool platform to host your podcast, to grow an audience, and to crush it online. Podcasting is a big deal right now. It's getting back to the human-to-human conversation, similar to radio, except you can stream it whenever you want and download it on demand, which is really, really an incredible opportunity for any brand or individual who's trying to get their audience to pay attention to them and to deliver value to the economy and to those people. So I really hope that you click the link in the description and start using Buzzsprout. It's incredible. It's helped me gain a ton of listeners and really see what content is working and what's not working, and it helps me to direct my business accordingly. If you like this video, hit that like button so more people can see it. Jump on that subscribe button and slap that notification bell so you don't miss a single video from me on how to make more money online and live a happier life. There's a video right after this one, so stay tuned for that. Peace out for now.